Head Coach Paul Colontino joining me after RPI week and leading into Mercyhurst weekend as the Colonials get set to open conference play, their first CHA series of the 18-19 campaign against, lo and behold, the big rival, the Mercyhurst Lakers up in Erie. First of all, Paul, just takeaways from that RPI series. Sort of a mixed bag with, taking the tough loss in the first game, but you get a nice grinding win in the second game.
Yeah, no doubt. It was a tough series. RPI did a great job defensively. Goaltending was outstanding for them. So, we were able to put a large number of shots on goal. And unfortunately, the first night we just couldn't find the back of the net. So, fought through it the next day there, and again got rewarded with a goal early on, and then obviously a late power play goal. So, yeah, we give the players credit because it wasn't necessarily easy finding the back of the net, but they fought through it. We played steady hockey for an hour and 20 minutes over the weekend, and again coming out with the win the second night I think was very deserving in terms of their efforts.
Looking at the teams you played early in the season, could we make the case that iron has sharpened iron in terms of playing, all these competitive series, and now that you've got a very tough conference opponent on the horizon?
Yeah, no, without a doubt. Every year, you try and play the best teams you can, and the schedule varies every year. So this year, we've opened up with a few tough teams, and we've been pushed, I thought, both offensively and defensively to make improvements, to make adjustments, and to make some changes. So as you work through that non-conference schedule early on, you're really preparing yourself for the conference play, and we lead into that this weekend. So we like where we're at right now, and as the season goes on, we'll continue to make some changes and we'll continue to improve in areas.
Does Mercyhurst week take a different feel for you personally as compared to other games and other game weeks just in the course of preparation?
No, not really. We prepare the same way every week. Conference play is fun, though. You get into conference play, and I think that's kind of what changes things. It's exciting to play new opponents that are out of your conference, especially for the players. Players that have been here maybe a year or two that maybe hadn't had the chance to play St. Lawrence or Clarkson or RPI. It's fun for them to see different teams, and again, like I said, it allows us to work on things, make improvements, make adjustments. You head into conference play, and that becomes exciting. And all our conference games are tough. Our teams all know each other very well, I think. Everybody's got a solid scout report on each other, and with that, the defensive side of the game usually becomes pretty tough. So conference play is exciting, but all in all, it's the same old in terms of how we prepare and get ready for the weekend.
And defensively, I would think the team has to feel very good about itself coming away from a series, holding an opponent to only 2 goals. A big confidence builder going into a series with a team that knows what it's doing when it gets the puck on its stick, obviously.
Yeah, no doubt. We thought our defense really responded well last weekend, trying to implement a few new things and just to make our lives easier. And felt like, obviously we didn't give up too many shots game 2, not too many shots game 1. So we like what we're doing there. And again, defense is huge. The way our D have progressed, through this short season, we've been pretty happy with. You put it all together now in terms of tomorrow's your last day to kind of prepare, last day to practice, and you feel good about being set moving into the weekend.
And lastly, again, it is the Mercyhurst Ice Center. That's where these games are going to be played. And your team has had some nice wins in that building in recent years. What is the key to playing well there? And specifically, what's going to be the key to playing well there this weekend as you open up conference play?
Being mentally, physically prepared for the weekend, which is what we always do. And, our team knows it pretty well. Whether we're at home or on the road, there's no excuses. So we go into every barn, when we're on the road, and knowing that, hey, it's not an excuse to drop one or to not play well. We're going to play well anywhere we play. We're going to put the same game on the table as if we were at home. And when you do that, I think you put yourself in a position to be successful.
Well, ready or not, here come the Colonials to Erie, Pennsylvania. It is the CHA curtain raiser again. Mercyhurst the opponent, Friday at 6 p.m. and Saturday at 3 p.m. Of course, you can watch both games on the CHA Digital Network. Head Coach Paul Colontino. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Matt.